Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. Just a reminder, this is a premiere episode of the Culture Casino 6-Minute Daily. And that means that it's a live premiere, but it was pre-recorded. These are stories that didn't get covered or I didn't have time to cover previously. And to keep everything the way it should be, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Wherever you are and whenever you are watching, thank you for watching this special premiere episode of the 6-Minute Daily. That's right, these are pre-recorded. They're stories I couldn't get to, like I mentioned in the brief intro that we had just a few moments ago. Our version of a sound check when we have to do things this way. But hopefully in a few days, I will be back and we will be running this live as we should be. But to that end, we have a lot of stories to cover, so let's get on with it. First and foremost, Universal is in the process of hiring over 2,000 workers because they're opening to full capacity, unlike some of the other parks that are in the area, namely only one, and you know who that is. There's a bunch of people that are Mouse fans that are wondering why they aren't going full board just like Universal. Well, Universal is obviously going to take a bunch of employees, and that'll put Disney behind the eight ball once again. In fact, they're having trouble with Disney hiring restaurant workers to fill out the restaurants to support the people that are going to show up at their property and want to eat and drink things. Should be interesting. Anyway, Universal itself is in this process, and their ability that jumped from the mandated 35% limit to full capacity on June 15th is essentially making it so that they need 2,000 people to work there. You have to remember, these theme parks take a lot of bodies. There's 35,000 employees at Disney World, I believe, was the last count. It might have been more, but I'm pretty sure it was 35,000 cast members at Disney World to handle everything from the resorts and hotels to the restaurants, to the theme parks, everything that's there. They have water parks. They have the surrounding area. They have security. They have everything. So they absolutely need as many of these people as they possibly can. And of course, this is a story that was previously reported, but Universal Studios raised their minimum wages or their minimum pay wages to $15 per hour just a few days ago. So there, it's a double whammy for Disney. They're going to have to figure out a way to keep up. So here we go, moving on from that one. Alamo Drafthouse has completed its sale, which means it's out of bankruptcy and opening 5 new theaters on top of, obviously, everything else. So that's an amazing story. We're going to have a bunch of films that are going to be coming out, and people are going to want to go and enjoy them in the most comfortable way possible. And if you know anything about the Alamo Drafthouse experience, it's pretty comfortable. So hopefully this works out well for the company that ended up buying them. They pretty much are being acquired by Altamonte Capital Partners, which is they're basically getting their funding from the Fortress Investment Group. And they are obviously still going to be working with founder Tim League. So this is kind of good news, in my opinion. We'll have to see what will happen beyond this, but hopefully as films recover or we start to see more films in cinemas, this will be one of those success stories, just like AMC. I hope it's true. So moving from there, we have Jamie Lee Curtis going to work for Blumhouse, adapting a series based on Patricia Cornwell's Kay Scarpetta books. boy, are those awesome. They're amazing. If you haven't had a chance to read any of the Scarpetta novels that Patricia Cornwell's put together, you should. Really great stories with a medical examiner that's female, by the way, a powerful female, smart female, that's essentially early on the trail of a serial killer. So it's pretty awesome. But anyway, so Jamie Lee Curtis production banner Comet Pictures and Blumhouse Television are developing a 1-hour series based on Cornwell's Kay Scarpetta character, a forensic pathologist at the center of 24 crime thrillers. Yes, there's plenty of material. These books are excellent. I have many of them just over here to my left, including Southern Cross, Isle of Dogs, and many more. Of course, Red Mist and Bone Red and Dust and so many others are up here next to me. Great books. You should check them out. But this should be great. And wow, I wonder if Jamie Lee is going. Well, we'll see. Anyway, moving on from there. Basically, Disney's Avenger Campus theme does and does not fit very well in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's for obvious reasons, guys. 3 of the most prominent characters there, including the statue that's behind these kids, they're dead. They're not alive anymore. And starting on June 4th, guests at the California Adventure in Anaheim, California. I'm going to assume all of those are adults, by the way. Young people. That they're basically 6 acres of attraction space. Well, no, actually, not really. There's like restaurant and some obviously some gift shops and crap like that. But there's only one new attraction, and it is the SpiderMan based one that really isn't going to be very enjoyable unless you buy all the gear. You have to buy the gear to be successful with that attraction, and it's a real problem. They are using the 60-man, the Spider-Man 60-foot leap stunt robot, and this is exactly what I was talking about quite a few months ago. Anyway, it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is, and I don't know. It just seems like a real waste without bringing the coaster, the Iron Man coaster here to the area. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, that's all the time we have. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.